Not sure if you have seen one of the latest things that Becky Lynch has posted, but she has now publicly stated that a dream opponent she has is Tony Storm, and how she wished she got to face Tony Storm prior to Tony's departure from WWE. I guess you can add Becky to the list of superstars on WWE that have admitted out loud and publicly that in some form of capacity have seen the work that's going on in AEW. Nothing shocking. AEW stars do it the same towards WWE. MJF is always publicly critiquing what's going on over there. But that led me to think if we could have a Forbidden Door pay-per-view, AEW versus WWE, here's a couple matches that I personally would like to see. Granted, some of them you have heard other people say. They just interest me as well, so I added them to my list. We're going to kick that off with Seth Rollins versus Will Ospreay. Can't explain it, but I need it. Roman Reigns versus Kenny Omega. Roman and Seth never disappoint, in my opinion. And Kenny and Seth sort of have a similar style of wrestling, so I think that'd be a banger as well. Although he's retired, remember this is all fantasy booking, John Cena versus MJF. One of the biggest baby faces in all of professional wrestling versus one of the top heels in professional wrestling right now. Kevin Owens versus Kyle Fletcher. Absolute banger, no doubt about it. Bianca Belair versus Willow Nightingale. Can't explain why I want to see it, just know I want to see it. Lash Legend versus Megan Bayne. If you get it, you get it. If you don't, try to imagine it. Okada versus Drew McIntyre. Now, I remember when Drew got fired, this was like something that people were saying, oh, it had the potential to happen in New Japan, but it never happened. So I'd like to see it now. Hangman Adam Page versus Gunther. Man, just know it'll be a brutal match. That's all I got to say for that one. Moxley, of course, I can't leave Mox out. Mox versus Chad Gable. If you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. Just know it's going to cook every time. This one, I struggled finding an opponent for her. But I needed Marina Shafir. And I was like, who could she fight in WWE? And then at first I said Rhea Ripley. And I was like, nah, that don't work. I would give Rhea Ripley like a Chris Statlander match or a Jamie Hayter match. So I was like, someone with a similar background. And then I was like, bingo. Marina Shafir versus Lola Vice. That UFC background, they're both going to cook. Just know I need that. I couldn't think of... I was trying to think of one for Takeshita, but I can't. I was trying to think of one for Briscoe, but I don't know who in WWE would fit his style. Yeah, if you could book AEW versus WWE Forbidden Door pay-per-view, who are you putting on the card?